Alright, let's get into this haul video here. I was going to wait to show these off till tomorrow, but then I realized I have so many movies here I can make a haul video by itself, and I have a movie showing up in the mail today, and something else showing up in the tomorrow. Well, two things showing up tomorrow. I'm like, I have enough stuff to make a haul video today and tomorrow. And I'll be honest, some of you might wonder why I make so many haul videos. The reason why I make so many haul videos is because a lot of times once I get a movie in the mail, I'll put it away in my collection. So if I was going to shoot if I was going to shoot a haul video, I'd have to go and if I was going to wait to do a haul video, I should say, I'd have to go and pull out all those movies from their spots. So it's easier just to throw them all into one video right away, shoot that video, and then I'm free to go put them away and not have to worry about, oh, which ones did I get, and trying to track down that list of them. So let's get into this. Let's start with the DVD. Actually, let me go get something real quick so I can talk about it properly. So, there's a new Jackass movie coming out. It was very confusing how it was announced. Like, they didn't even give us a title. They just said, hey, it's coming out this year, like in June. And I just assumed that, oh, they're re-releasing the first Jackass movie, because that was the way it was posted. And after Jackass Forever, we were like, oh, yeah, they're done because they're too old to do it. That's the way everything was talked about. But I guess they decided to do another one. And I'm down for it. I'm excited about it. I'm going to go watch it, of course, because I love the movies. But the set I have was this set here. I got this a long time ago in an Amazon, like, buy two, get one sale. And it was like $10, and you get Jackass 1, Jackass 2, and Jackass 2.5, Jackass 3, Jackass 3.5, and then Bad Grandpa and Bad Grandpa .5. So you get these nice addition. It's a nice set, right? It's an easy way to get them all. Some of these did have Blu-rays, but most of them didn't. And then, of course, when Jackass Forever came out, after I bought this set, that's how long ago the set came out, I bought that on Blu-ray. So I have all the Jackass movies. Later, they put out this set, and I decided to finally just upgrade because this was a better set. Basically, you get the same thing here. You get this again. Right? And then you get the Jackass TV show, which, it started as a TV show. I think people kind of forget that now because it has become such a, kind of whole movie thing that people forget that it was a TV show. But yeah, you get all the episodes, which I've actually never seen. And so I wanted to get that. And yeah, I think I'm going to go through all these in what is it, June or May, and do some Jackass rewatching, because I enjoy these movies. One thing I do have a problem with is, Jackass Forever is not included in the set. I think this set came out after Jackass Forever. It says copyright 2018, so maybe not. But I thought it did come out after that. I don't know why they won't just do a nice Blu-ray set of all these movies. I don't know. I'll just reprint the show separately, but I thought it was only like $20 and I upgraded, and I'm gonna find a nice home for this, so that way I don't have two copies of this hanging around here of a TV show or a set of movies that I don't need. Extra set of movies. Now we'll talk about this one. So I was going to pre-order a movie this week, and I decided not to because I had this sitting in my wish list forever, and I've been meaning to rewatch this movie, and I just haven't pulled the trigger because it's always like $20, and it's a movie I like, but is it a movie I like $20, right? Wise. I don't know. So I just kind of waited and waited, and then it went on sale for $14, and I had an Amazon gift card because I did a return for something I didn't need, and it brought it down to literally $4 in like $4.25, and that was Paddington in Peru. It was like $14, but with the coupon it was like $4.25. So yeah, Paddington in Peru. Yeah, I really like this movie. I wish I could have put it on my best of the year list. It was a pretty stacked list, so I didn't put it on there. But I love this movie. I love all the Paddington movies. Um, I think this movie has actually grown on me the more I've sat with it. Like, this was one that I think a lot of people were like not as thrilled with because the director of the other two Paddington movies didn't come back. He was too busy doing Wonka, and it felt like maybe he had his fix with the movies and didn't really need to do more. Even though, honestly, you'd be remiss if you didn't know he didn't direct it. I feel like, but it's a more action adventure movie than these two. But I find it crazy the way these movies turned out on physical. So let me show you here. So, Paddington 2 is put out by Warner Brothers, and was pretty easy to find. When I went to go buy Paddington 1, so I could have both of them, it was out of print because this is a Weinstein Blu-ray, so I had to order this off of eBay. It's also Anchor Bay, too, so that's the whole thing. And it's actually now being reprinted, but it's kind of like a weird thing where it's being reprinted some places, but it's still kind of harder to find than the second one, which is really weird. Like, and then, Warner Brothers did do a 4K version of this, but it's like burn on demand. And I've heard it's not that great, and frankly, since I don't have the other ones on 4K, I'm like, do I really need to upgrade to 4K? I'm like, I'm okay. So, it's just weird. I got two releases from the two different studios, and then you got the third one, which is Sony. So I'm not sure why they released these like this. I think it's because these are British, like UK movies. And so when they go to distribute them, they distribute them in different countries. And then with different studios, so they just sign a new contract every time. But I'm like, why can't you just sign a distribution deal for all the movies? I don't know, but it makes it like annoying because you can't just buy a set of them together, or you can't, or like in the UK they have a 4K box set that you can buy and things like that. I'm like, see, that's nice. Why don't we have that here? I don't know. Like, if I had a 4K box set here, I would have all these on 4K, but because it's so scattered and just irritating, I don't know. I don't really like that, but I'm okay not having these in 4K because it's not like they're some of the most amazing movies to watch like that. I'm fine with just the Blu-ray, but it is just very bizarre that all those movies have like different studio releases for like no reason. And some of them are harder to find than others. Like, one is pretty difficult to find. It's less so now, but it was for a while. I grabbed My Bloody Valentine, the Scream Factory 4K. I've actually never seen this movie, but Valentine's Day is this weekend. So, time I check it out, I guess. Definitely not doing a review. Don't have time for that, but also, this is one of those franchises. I'm sure they'll get a remake. They've already done a remake. Why not do it again? It'll happen. So, give it time. I haven't seen it, but I've heard the remake ain't too bad. I haven't seen it, so I haven't even seen the original. So here we are. This was on sale for like $26. Hoping it would come with the slipcover, but it did not. So I'm excited to check that out. There's a lot of Scream Factory titles on sale right now, but that was the only one I was like, yeah, let me grab that, because it's that time of year, and if I keep waiting, I'm just never going to see that movie, and I should see it as a slasher person. Speaking of slashers, Friday the 13th Part 2 on 4K. So I have Part 1 on 4K, and I really just want to have all the 4Ks of the Friday the 13th movies, but it's kind of this awkward thing where, let me move this crap over here so I can pull this out. This thing is like stacked over here with stuff on top of it, because I don't pull this set out very often, because it's very awkward to put on a shelf. I only pull it out when I'm doing all the movies. I have this big ass Friday the 13th box set, from Scream Factory. I got this when it was really viewed as like, oh, this is going away. It's going out of print. Well, it's not. It's really taken a while to go out of print. People were like, man, that thing's gone. I don't know if Scream Factory just printed more and it's not as limited as they told us, but man, I don't know. But, this is an amazing set. I mean, look at all those movies in there. All in individual cases. Mine's a little beat up. The top of the box came like torn, so I had to put tape here. And frankly, you don't even notice except for right here. You can see the little tape marks, but for the most part, if you weren't looking at the set closely, you wouldn't know I taped it. But the sides, I've seen better days. But this is an amazing set. I love the set, absolutely do. But it's just one of those things of like, now that they're putting them out on 4K, I still got to keep it because they're doing it so slowly. And these movies are owned by so many companies. So, like, I think the first 6... I'm looking at these logos here to tell me. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, first 8 movies are all owned by Paramount. And then you start getting into the I don't know. These got all mixed up. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, about 8 of these movies are owned by Paramount. And then you get into the later two, they're like, the later few, they're like New Line and stuff. So I think all the New Line ones have 4Ks. But not all the Paramount ones. So they're just kind of releasing them slowly. And then are we ever going to get Freddy vs. Jason, right? I mean, it wasn't even that Nightmare on Elm Street box set that Warner Brothers put out. So it's kind of this awkward thing of like, what are we going to get 4K-wise? And then it's like, I don't know if I ever want to get rid of this. Because look how beautiful this box is. You got the hockey mask on the top and the big-ass booklet here. You get everything in here, so I don't know. So it's one of those weird things, like 90% of the time when I upgrade something, I just take the old one out and it's gone. Even if it has special features, because at the end of the day, I can't be keeping things just for special features. I wouldn't have space here. I know that might be blasphemy to some, but I don't watch special features enough, but maybe if I had like a documentary on it, something I really love, but like most time I don't. But I don't know. I just can't upgrade to all. I just go no. 4K only. That box set's beautiful. I don't know. But yeah, this meant to be in last week's haul video for pre-orders and comics I can do every Tuesday. But my Friday the 13th, just when I ordered this from Amazon, it shipped but didn't show up. And for whatever reason, it just didn't show up on time. Like, it was one of those things, Amazon shipped it on time, like it was going to show up, and it's like, nope, Saturday. And then it showed up on Friday, so, which makes sense, because, Friday the 13th. I'm joking, but, so yeah, I don't know what Paramount's deal is, why they're only releasing 2 at a time, or 1 at a time. I feel like, maybe speed up the process, just do a whole set. People eat the crap out of that. They love this franchise. But I don't know if they just need to remaster some of them. Or like this case, I think 45th anniversary this year. Okay, so we're just going to wait till anniversaries. But it feels like that's such a long wait for nothing. Like, just release them all. And then you can do anniversary steelbooks or something. I don't fucking know. Cool slipcover editions with something. Just release them all. Also, one of the things I will say, I also don't want to upgrade because all the special features are on that set. I know I just said I don't really do special features, but the 4K literally just is the 4K. And then all the special features are on the Blu-ray disc. So it is kind of like, I don't know. There's a lot here. If you love this franchise, that's a great box set to have. I recommend still getting it. These 4K Blu-rays are really just, if you're like me, like a super fan who doesn't mind like double dipping. I feel like if you're not, that's the best way to own them. And it's cheap too, because I got that for like $100. There's been other places like $100. And for like 13 movies in a box like that, in all individual cases, like $100 is like miracle work right there. Because, box sets are expensive. There's a lot of box sets I have my eyes on that have a lot less content than that one. So let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe. But love me Friday the 13th Part 2. Dying to get Part 3. I think next month I'm going to put, go buy tickets at Regal. Because they're showing Friday the 13th movies every single Friday the 13th. Because this month has a Friday the 13th, next month has one. Not going to do it this month. But next month, I am going to go to Regal. And I'm going to watch Friday the 13th Part 3. Because they're showing it in actual 3D. Which just is something I've never gotten the chance to do. So I'm going to do that shit. I'm going to go watch that shit in 3D. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.